Hello YouTube, third video of the day of recording January 11th, 2018. Nice to finally be back with y'all in this new year, day before B-Day. So, I'm here to actually talk about something that I really do care about. I have since eaten. If you looked at my last video, I got a little bit bitchy at the end because y'all know when I don't eat, I get a little bit delirious, lightheaded, and all that. I know you'll think after these years you'll be like, Juan, why do you get on camera knowing that you don't supposed to record while eating, because you get to slurring your words. So I'm now eating. My words are starting to get put together, and so let's get on to something that I'm actually passionate about. I know y'all gonna be like, now Juan, you a little bit wrong now. You wasn't as passionate about darn on Essence and darn on the Shea Moisture. I love Shea Moisture, I do. But it's a hair care product. It is what it is. And it's like, okay, I'm not taking the political route when it comes to this. I appreciate Essence and Ebony for what it is, but I really don't look at their magazine like that. So I congratulate once again on Richelieu Dennis, but I might look at it just because it's now black owned again. I might, just support the cause, but I don't think I'm going to be signing up for a subscription. But congratulations anyway. But moving on to what I love. Black Panther, baby. Y'all know I'm a comics books girl, honey. I grew up by myself, only child. So yes, I'm a comic books fanatic. I had the original Black Panther when I was a child, along with Storm. I had the original Wonder Woman, Superman, and I'm talking about like sealed. We're going to talk about why I'm not a multi-millionaire in another video. Don't y'all? I know y'all going to say, well, Juan, with all the hell you been through, and you telling me you had comic books worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, what happened? We're not going to go down that road today. Y'all just remind me in the comment section to give y'all that video for another day on how I end up losing $500,000. Yeah, you heard right. $500,000 worth of comic books. It's not a cute story. But anyways, let's go on to Marvel. Let's go on to Black Panther, and how I said in the comment section of several videos, and I might be petty enough and add those comments somewhere in here. If I do, I might be petty. PettyWop.com, and I added those comments in there, so y'all might see me pop up on other comic book forums and YouTube channels, and somebody was saying, oh, Black Panther ain't gonna do this, and some people are still saying it, and I might be petty enough to include some of them as well, talking about, oh, it's overhyped and stuff. See, how come every time it's with a black person? And then it always be us. It be that one black bitch that just got to be the negative next time. Oh, this is overhyped. This is overhyped. Oh, sit your old nappy-headed ass the fuck down somewhere. I swear I wanted to slap the shit out of her. I ain't even know her in the comments talking about something over darn on hype. Every time it's a darn on black excellence movie. We just can't have nothing with us. You had the Holocaust without no black-skinned people in darn on sight, despite the fact that there were black Jews. Despite the fact that there were dark-skinned darn on Native Americans. You have a darn on video, a full set of darn on Native Americans. Ain't not near one within the facility of my skin tone. You have a whole porcelain darn on Holocaust. Darn gonna have 600 remakes of it. And the moment that we come out with a damn movie that actually showcase us in a darn on good position of light, you want to talk about some shit overhyped. The first time we have a movie in years that might darn on set darn on nominations and records without it being an old nasty slave movie. Oh, it's something overhyped. Y'all know I was irritated about that, honey. But anyways, y'all heard that they broke records, that Black Panther's already shushing up some of these darn on critics by selling more pre-sale tickets than any Marvel movie in history that's ever done it. Once again, I done already said, if I left those comments, I said darn on Marvel is predicted to darn on kick darn on Justice League behind. And the reason why Fox finds that bittersweet is because, once again, they don't want to show no black person in life. I've been complaining, and y'all going to still hear my voice complaining about, I want a Storm movie. I want to see Storm. I want to see Storm, and I don't want to see her in no Black Panther 2. Y'all not gonna make Storm the side chick turn wife, honey. Y'all not gonna make a Love and Hip Hop out of Storm. So if you think that's the way y'all going, I'm gonna keep holding you to the fire for an independent Storm movie. But this ain't about Storm right now. This is about Black Panther. But this goes to show, if we can have a darn on success of this magnitude where it has not even hit movie theaters, it's not projected to come out until what, February 16th, over a month from now, and it's already sold more pre-sale tickets than any Marvel movie in history. More than darn on Captain America, more than Thor, more than Hulk, more than Justice League, more than Wonder Woman. Imagine what we're going to do once we get up in the box. They said I can't even get my tickets to March. I've already looked. So I'm going to be looking at it in March. I promise I ain't going to fire. I am going to get me a darn on Cody box on the low. But so I will see it in the house maybe earlier before I get to the theaters. But just for the culture, I'm going to the movie theaters. I don't even go to movie theaters like that, but I'm going to darn on support the cause for Black Panther, and I encourage all my black sisters and my, minorities in general to come on and support with me. My white women included that watch me. You better call Becky with the good hair. Becky, get your good hair. Get your darn on, pull it back in a ponytail. Come on down to the theater with me, honey. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, we all need to be in the darn on rainbow line to support this darn on black fineness of empowerment. It's about damn time we see a darn on movie featuring a black person in a good light that ain't a darn on supporting actor. Cyborg was cute, but I'm glad that we finally got Black Panther, the original and the first African darn going comic book character to be introduced, because Black Panther is actually from the country of Wakanda. Now Wakanda's imaginary, supposed to be somewhere in Kenya. So the first African and first black skinned person period, first black woman happens to be Storm. She came out in 1975. So, and then of course y'all know Storm married Black Panther. They got a divorce. Then she fell in love with Wolverine, etc. And the stories go on from there to there. I think I can do a whole channel just off of the darn on history of comic books alone because of my passion for it. But anyways, I'm already setting it right now that it's going to easily become $1 billion movie. I'm setting it right now because darn on UK is already, I done told them in the conversation, I said, you do know that the UK is made up of African people, right? Unlike in America, where we've been here for hundreds of years for the most part. Darn gone over in the UK, the Africans over there have only been like first or second generation. So they're like, they know their languages and cultures. So I'm imagining that this movie is going to easily do like $200-300 million over in the UK. I mean, I cannot see how it would not do at least $200 million in the UK, and that is a dominant African-based area as far as culture-wise. They're more culture than us in the United States. But, we are still and appreciation for it too. At least the black comic book fans, even the darn on non-comic book fans, are darn on buying their tickets for this. So this is getting darn on people who aren't into comics to darn on come. So imagine if we can finally get a black woman. And I'm not trying to darn on keep, and I am, because this goes to show once again the darn gone black representation and black, we make up the largest ones, and they don't want to admit that. They still butthurt, even at making the largest profit. They still darn gone press that darn going Black Panther darn outsold more pre-sale tickets than any of them. How does one black man outdo the whole Justice League? And they're predicting that it's going to easily gross more profit than Justice League, because Justice League, I think, is currently still at a negative loss. So yeah, some people are hurt all the way around. The three oldest characters in comic book history. Y'all know Wonder Woman came out roughly 1941. She's the first female character, period. Original name Princess Diana. Her sister, I forgot her sister name. Her sister, now that would be an interesting one. Now, DC, I'm going to give y'all some suggestions. Y'all go ahead and take on this darn gone black culture now. Wonder Woman's sister. Nubia. Okay. Nubia is a very melanated sister. Now, technically, she's about my complexion, a little bit darker, but you know how they do, honey. Now, if you're going to cast a light-skinned person, this is the one time I would give a pass for casting a light-skinned person. Because realistically, she does supposed to be Diana's sister, even though she's made of dark clay. We can say the clay was a yellow tone. So, yeah, DC, this is the one pass that we give you on making darn gone Nubia more so a caramel sister. That way it looks somewhat, realistic that they can be sisters. Because even though magically they was both made of separate clays, but they're supposed to be sisters because they both the daughter of Helen. But once again, if you want to get a Beyonce color chick to play her with some dreadlocks, okay, I'm here for it. That'll be the first character we actually see with some dreadlocks as well, because it seems like they ain't gonna never bring out Miss Rambeau as far as black females. I'm still upset about Vixen. I see Vixen as being played by god dang. But y'all tell me, what are y'all thoughts about darn gone Black Panther? Like I said, I'm predicting that it's going to make $1 billion. Because it's going to make dang on $500 million here in the U.S. It's going to at least make 200 in the darn gone UK. So the other areas, I'm thinking, France, Italy, the Caribbean. Oh, Brazil? Brazil is over 80 million darn gone. Hello. So I don't see how this can't make a darn gone $1 billion. And if darn gone, I hate to downplay this, but if Black Panther can make $1 billion, this goes to show once again a movie with darn gone Storm, who ranks number 9 as the top 10 most powerful mutants of all time. If you darn gone hire your girl for the darn gone directing line, I don't have to be the main director because, honey, I ain't trying to add them stress lines to my face. But if you add her and release her powers, you add the witch storyline that she comes from a descendant of witch priestesses. So you add her witch magic with her powers of controlling the weather, and you enhance her powers where she can evaporate into fog, where she cannot physically be darn gone touched by somebody like a Wonder Woman if you was to ever do a crossover match over. The fact that, she has heightened senses and, can have super heightened eyesight and everything else. Let me see. What else can we enhance Storm with? Let me see. Enhanced smells. I mean, if we're talking about pretty much the epitome of Mother Nature, if we're talking about Storm, she should be about virtually untouchable to a certain extent. Like, it would literally take like a Wonder Woman to actually go head to head with her if we was to ever do a crossover. But anyways, imagine what darn gone Storm can do. I mean, Storm would easily be a $1.5 billion movie. I would say maybe if people go back enough times, we can even stretch Storm up to a $2 billion movie. The budget for Storm, I would imagine, would be about $500 million. So $1.5 billion, you done made your money. You done made your money back 3 times over. You done broke even with the first 5, and you done made $1 billion profit. So yeah, Storm, a $500 million budget, easily you're gonna make it back, plus an additional $1 billion. The girl over here just wants a 1% fee of that. I would take a 1% of $1 billion. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Why are you cheating yourself? Hell no, ain't nobody gonna else give me this opportunity. What's 1% of a darn gone billion? $10 million? I take the 10 million, Alex. Come on now. I'm going to keep auditioning. And I'm going to keep, y'all darn gonna keep me darn gonna for someday. Darn go home, Marvel, we'll see this girl. Honey, someday somebody at Marvel is gonna pick this girl up, and y'all gonna be like, "Why said she was gonna get up there?" She kept making them videos with 40 views, and out of them 140 views, honey, darn on somebody in the executive branch of Marvel, darn gonna pick darn on Diva Wine up, and I'm in the directing chair. I tell y'all, if I can get darn on Storm, it'll be a sister about my complexion. Just in case, with lightning, whatever. I'm closer to Roger P. Henson, so we'll get somebody no more than if we have to go light, because I will, hire an Ethiopian actress if I have to, but it won't be no super light-skinned Ethiopian. It will have to be somebody with some martial arts background, because I want to see Storm with some fighting as well. We can introduce her into Black Panther 2. So I'm sticking with, I ain't darn gonna trade off, but I'm saying introduce darn on Storm in Black Panther 2. We can have the marriage storyline, and then we can quickly get back to darn gonna having her in an independent movie. Go ahead and introduce her. Then you can have her transition over to the Avengers. You can have her over there. Then darn gonna have a, then darn gonna we need an independent movie now. You can have the X-Men up in there. Oh, and then can you imagine that if Storm was to turn evil, and she was once again, I ain't giving away too many storylines, honey. I'm still keeping some ideas to myself, honey. But here's one. Can you imagine if you had to rescue Storm from being under the evil influence of a past life takeover, and then the Avengers had to team up with the X-Men. And then you had to bring in Black Panther, baby. You have Black Panther, you have darn on Hulk, you have Black Widow, you have Wolverine, all of them in a darn on screen. Come on now. Also, I don't know if they will ever do this, but a DC and a Marvel collab, Sony and Marvel Studios do a collab in a storyline of how will Storm be able to take on Princess Diana, Wonder Woman. Honey, I'm telling you, get your girl over here. I got storylines for days on how Wonder Woman and Storm can have the perfect matchup. Hell, I got a darn on storyline of how darn on Storm can take on the entire Justice League. And darn on that can make for a darn on trilogy series alone. But anyway, y'all gonna listen to this girl someday, honey. Y'all. But right now we're gonna just ask y'all, my subscribers and any viewers who keep coming on by, y'all share y'all thoughts down below. Share me everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram. Tag, Marvel. Tag darn on let me see. Tag all the directors. Hashtag Black Panther and everybody so they can get this video info. And I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah. And once again, I will be in formation on March. Let me see. Let's see the date right quick. Because like I said, February look like your girl ain't going to be able to go in February. I darn gonna look. The 16th and 23rd is out. So March the 2nd, your girl will be looking at darn on Black Panther in theaters. Cause like I said, right now I'm having a hard time I might look up and get a weekday slot. Shoot, I don't have to go on the weekend. Give me a darn on weekday slot, honey. So, but you know, y'all know the busiest day of the year for us estheticians is the week of darn on Black Panther. So it's like, you know what? I might do a Black Panther special. Get your cat snatched before you watch the Black Panther. Or some mess like that. You know, go ahead and have a darn on nice Brazilian kitty wax before you sit down in your movie theaters. Just in time, you know, right in doing that V-Day special. So, yeah, I want to be booked up on Valentine's Day. Then the next week is my mother's birthday, and then, you know, also hopefully my moving day. I'm still house searching, y'all. So, March 2nd looks the most realistic. But anyways, I'll see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.